Hello everybody, this is Sonia. I've had to make this video again because it kept flickering at me because the phone wasn't charging or powering. Anyway, it stopped doing that now. I fixed it, I've plugged it in a bit better. I must have had it a bit loose. Anyway, so I went shopping yesterday and I went to Vinnie's and I talked to a friend of mine there, and she does some of the craft stuff, and she said she had some fabric out the back with little prints and that I could use, maybe I could use. She brought in half of a garbage bag full, and there was a whole heap of Tilda fabric in there. Some of this is not Tilda fabric and some of it is, because this is only a very small portion of it that I got. There's this pieces, there's 4 sewn together. There's 2 together in these ones. Some of these might not be tilted, but others are. They're just small squares. These ones have been sewn together. I'm in Australia and it's a really nice day, and I'm excited because I love these. I just absolutely love these fabrics. They are so beautiful. But these ones have been stitched together, and I'm going to do something with it. Isn't that nice? Whether I pull it apart, I'll have to take that bit out and that bit out of there, because they would have been the end of somebody's when they cut it off. You know, because I wanted to make some little bits and pieces for my granddaughter and little bows and stuff, but I also wanted slow stitching pieces, so I just got, I could have as much as I liked, and she only charged me $4, but that's only a small portion of it. Then I have all this, I've still got there's heaps of it here. I've got heaps of it. This one here's, excuse me, sorry, really beautiful. Look at that, isn't that nice? Oh dear, love it. A little bird on, beautiful colour. So these are a bit bigger pieces. Somebody was making their something and then keep going on with it. Look at this. It's so gorgeous. I love it. And collecting fabric is what we do. Look at this one. It's got tiny little images on there. Look at that. Tiny little things. Look at this. Isn't it beautiful? Now that's like, folded over a few times, that piece. That one there's 4 times folded. So is this one. I'm showing you, I need to show you quick, I'm sorry. I am so pleased because I love every tiny little scrap, and I will do something with every tiny little scrap. Now this ones here are they're not all tilted, but there's a lot of these are, and it doesn't really matter what they are. I just love the colours and the what's the names on them, the designs. Now I'm going to make some bows, so I want to get a couple of things off here that I can do that with for, well, say me come back looking through, hang on a minute, might have that bit too out there. Okay. I've got these bits, that bit, got some of that, some of this. All these are nice cream ones that are already cut out. I don't know, it doesn't matter what they are, I'm having it anyway. And she's got more, and she's going to put it all into bags and that, and I'll go up and get some more. Look at that, isn't that nice? No, that's too big to make a bow. This is a nice piece from the Forest collection. Some sort of like, these are all, I've been ironing these. I know, I don't iron much, especially with my sore arm, but that's a nice one. I don't know how that would make a little bow or not. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? Look at it all, isn't it so scrumptious? It's just absolutely so scrumptious. Slow stitching with this and putting it into stuff. All them beautiful bits, but that's not all of it. And she only charged me $4. I mean, I probably said that because I'm just so excited. Look at it. Isn't it nice? Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And then there was these ones. Now, I don't know. I thought this was stained, but I don't think it is. Look, because I think it's the colour, because it's all in the same place and all over it. See that? I do like that. Anyway, so that came home with me. That bit I got out of the bag too. This bit here, don't know. It's so nice. Looks vintagey. There was a fair few bit of these bits, a fair few of those, but I didn't get them all. 3/4 of the yard equals 12 inches. There's this nice one. I like that. I'm going to make a baby bow or something out of that. Peter Rabbit piece. There's a Peter Rabbit piece in there. I don't know who was getting rid of this, but Oh, well, I got it. And that other lady, she would have thrown it out. She would have thrown it out. She said it was rubbish. How could she say such a thing? Because look at this. I haven't finished yet. Because then I got this bit, and I really, really like this, and I don't know why. Because it's probably not something I'd go for as a rule. And it is the laundry basket quilts. 2017. I do like it. Make something nice. You could trim it with the yellow or the green. Make something really nice. Now there was this piece in there too. Look at this, and it is huge. It is by meters. I've got this is the Woodlands Saga Tilda Quilt Collection, and it's got, isn't the colour good? Oh dear. I've got about 2 meters maybe, and it's pretty wide. So there's 1, 2, 4, 8. 8 doubled this is. Michelle said to me, do you want a bit off this? I said, please can I have it all? I thought, well, I can make something nice out of this. It's just absolutely beautiful. I bought this red spotty. Where did I get this from? Bought this red spotty. Oh yeah, from the Canisi's place. It was 50 cents. Just a thing for a bow. Right, is that all? Well, yes. It's all in the fabric collections. Now I've got coughing because of the dust. Oh, dust is just flipping that air around in here is not good, is it? There's heaps there, isn't there? But, you know, maybe enough to put together and make a bedspread. This is like the big piece, only the little animals are not on this bit. They've been cut off. They're just a tree there. They're just the tree bit. And that's okay. Right. Now, I wanted to, that's interesting too, I like that bit. I'm just going to keep a couple of pieces aside here because I don't know what colours to make the little bows, but I want to make some little bows for the little hairdo things that I want to do, and for the little hats and things, or little clothes. So I'm going to do that in a minute, but I want to show you, I'll show you how to make the little bows. I hope I can do it. We'll see how we go anyway. We'll have a good try at it. So we've got all these nice little strips here. Look at this. This is going to look fantastic in some slow stitch bits, isn't it? Look at this. There's heaps of it. But I do love fabric. And like my friend said, this is a hobby in itself, collecting fabric. Look at these pieces. Aren't they beautiful? Oh, I just love them. So I'll be going back down there. Hopefully she'll get to and get it all sorted. And if she doesn't, I'll just have the bag. Thanks. I just said to her, I'll just buy the bag, you know, just let me have the bag. Because if that old lady gets rid of it, she'll probably throw it out. Unless it's anything to do with wool, she don't want to know about it, that person. She likes to do knitting and stuff, so she doesn't want to know about it unless it's to do with wool. So I also bought this little pattern because I wanted to make her some little clothes. I really like this little thing here, the hat idea, and maybe the little pants, don't know yet, but I don't think them pieces, when they're only tiny, it's hard to get them in and out of clothes, isn't it? So you've got to just have, they've got the zippers, it's got a zipper in it, and I didn't realise that, but that's not good because when she's only small and laying down, she don't want a zipper. But anyway, we'll figure out what to do. Later on I can do that. Now this was what I bought for transferring, because this is what they told me was the only thing they have these days. So what you supposedly do is put this over top of your thing you want to transfer, trace around this, then turn it over or something, put it onto your material that you're tracing it onto and trace again, and it's supposed to go through and come out onto there. We'll see. We're going to have a go at that in a minute. Right, so that was a quick rundown. I bought these flowers. It's $2 it cost for these flowers. Sometimes things are really rude. The price not too bad, are they? Let me see. We're going to get into this. What time is it? Okay, I'll make sure I turn off the right time. At least this thing's working now. Sorry about that. I had to stop. Probably made a better video first. We just don't know. Look at these. Aren't these delicious? Beautiful colour. I suppose I'm prepared to pay the $2. Of course, you couldn't go and buy them somewhere and have them posted to you for that price, so $2 is pretty good. So I've got all these beautiful mauve ones and these creamy colour ones. And if you don't want to leave that bit in the inside, you don't have to, you know. And then there's these tiny weeny ones here. And I'll put these in my journals on something, or even on a little, maybe I don't know about putting them on the little hats or things like that. I'll see what I'm going to do. But I'll probably use them to make bits and pieces, you know, in that line of things. I've got a few things that I'm working on, but I wanted to do some of this today. And like Jeremy said, even if she doesn't let her put the things on that I make, because I don't know what kids wear and putting on babies these days, he said, at least I'll have fun making them, and that's probably true too. And I can show you what I'm doing on some of it if I can work on it. Now, I've got a heap of this, right? This is my stuff that I've collected up. Not particularly for this purpose, but now I've got a reason, because I was thinking yesterday, gee, I got the thing to make these with, because, I don't know about you, but I've been looking for baby things for their hair and that. They're a bit expensive, but they haven't got nice, I don't know, the things aren't too nice. So this is all stretchy, right, this stuff. I bought it ages ago, and it's elastic, of course, and it's not, you know, it's not going to be pulling on her head or anything. It's just a nice soft stretch on it. So I'm thinking maybe this florally one won't be the way to go, but these pretty light colours here will work for me to make. And I've got no idea how big around her head's going to be. Wait a minute, I'm gonna look at this. Dear, oh dear, sorry. And it says there, hat. Head circumference, where's that going to be? Neck. Don't know. I've got no idea. I could ring her up and ask her anyway, because I can join that later. I don't have to be doing it just yet. I don't know, 19 inches maybe. Why am I thinking that? But anyway, so all I need to do is cut a piece, and then she can put it on her head. But I want to make sure that it'll fit good. So I'm gonna message her and ask her, can she measure her head for me? This is nice. So I need to get some bits and pieces, because I'm going to make a bow, righto? So I'm going to use some of this Tilda stuff here because I really want to, and it's long strips to make it with. Now I made these a long time ago, but I don't know if this is going to be, it's a bit big, and I don't know if it's going to be something she can just throw in the washing machine, because I don't know if, that's a bit big for me. You wouldn't be able to see the baby's head on that, but it's an idea. Okay, now I'm going to do one of these to go with the silver one. Oh, I got a blue. I just picked this one up because it was... It's not going to look good. Silver and the blue do go together all right, don't they? And it's got a nice little pink piece. So, I've got no idea what I'm doing, so just bear with me. I think I'll cut that at I'll tell you what it is now. I'm just going to we're just going to practice making these, aren't we, okay? So that's 3 inches long. Righto, I'll cut that up there. 3 inches. So, that's crooked. It is. Turn on the iron. A different iron today. The other one's out in the other room. Doesn't matter. My husband went looking for the big one, because I do have normal size iron. And he couldn't find it, so I don't know what I've done with that. I don't use it, so that's why I probably couldn't find it. Bit of cotton, Sonia. Bit of cotton. You should see what I've got in front of me. I should be ashamed of myself. When I do a couple of these, we've got plenty of time. We'll try the transfer thing out, eh? Sure, everybody's made these before. We do them out of ribbon, but I think they go a bit. Oh well, I could sew them better. And these would go quicker if you did it on the machine, but I'm not going to be doing that, so I won't worry about doing that today. I'm going to cut that up there a bit better. Got the string tied up in everything. Ah, dearie me. Never mind, Sonia. It's all right. Nobody panic. Right, so I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to sew down here. Did I make a knot, I wonder? About a tiny quarter of a centimetre. Might be about a quarter of a centimetre. I'm just trying to envision how I think it might be a bit long for what I'm after. I might have to nick a bit off the end still. I want to do that before I get down there. So how about we do that? Okay, I'll cut that bit off. Now I'm going to have to tell you again how long that is, aren't I? I've got cotton caught up in this. Oh dear. I didn't want to clean up this stuff today. I'm having a terrible time now after yesterday going out with my arm. I went yesterday and I had my injection for whooping cough, which also covers you for hepatitis and what's that other thing? Oh gee, I'm brilliant, aren't I, today? You know, you get it if you touch anything metal. Old rusty nails or things. What is it now? Oh. Turn this through. Tetanus. That's him. Tetanus. Yep. And that paper we were talking about is not carbon paper anyway, because the carbon paper is like something that you use for writing, and it'd make a very bad mess on me stuff. I'll pull this through. There's going to be an easier way to do this. It's just Sonia's going to try and do it I'll just do it how I would. I'd be just sitting down and I would do this. You know, this is how I'd do it. Okay. Come through there. Now I want to have it so that the seams at the back, I tuck the ends in as best as I can under the circumstances, because it's not here's my little clip. I don't know if I need to put that on there just for a minute. Put this on here, tuck this under. Till you think you got it about right. I might make one of them little flowers that I've got there. Make it smaller, though. I'll hit that with the iron. Very good. Now I'm going to get a long bit. So I want to... Oh, what do I do with throwing that over there? So I want to make this bit. Cut it. Get that cotton out of there. Cut this reasonably straight, so it'll be good. Now I think sometimes, unless it's sort of in the... This is right. I've got some really nice, got some sticks to do this with, but I don't know. I say sticks. I have Is that wide enough? Yep. So I'm just going to put this here, like so. I have some doll patterns too that are only tiny, tiny. I'm a bit worried about touching it. I'm going to clip that on there so I can iron it. So then I can stitch it, okay? Ah dear. It's a long time since I dealt with these sort of things because I don't do, but I intend to, so I'm going to have to get myself used to doing this sort of stuff, eh? Definitely want to make some little flowers, so some applique ones, and I will do that. I need to get the... Well, that'll hold it for 2 minutes while I fix it, won't it, while I sew it. Don't need a lot. I'm going to have to switch that off because I don't want to... Ah! Yeah, so I went and had that done yesterday. I went and had somebody send away the thing so I don't have to do jury duty. I had a big day yesterday doing all sorts of stuff. Okay, so I want to put this... I'm going to sew this down here so you can't see it because I don't want it to be peeping out. So we're going to do stitches that are going down in under here. We're going to slide this needle down in between them two bits. Now it's going to be a lot easier if you do iron it first, okay? A lot easier if you iron it first. It will be. And actually I have some nice silver material in there, don't I, that I could use for the silver one if I didn't want to use this. Don't make them too big, the stitches. You only want tiny ones. Only tiny, tiny stitches. Hope it's a good day. Seems like it's going to be a good day today. Yesterday, nearly froze to bits. I went up there real early, well, as early as I could. I had some things to take up there, so I went up at, 9 o'clock by the new daylight thing. Just going to take this back in there a bit so I can end that off. Just make sure I haven't done too many stitches through the other side. Right. I hope this is not going to be too big. No, I don't think so. Good. Now we do this side. I want to knit her a little cardigan, but I want to make it in one piece sort of thing, so I hate putting sleeves in. So I'm going to find a pattern. I must have one here somewhere. So over the years I've collected up lots of different pieces of things and ideas. So I should have something I can do that with. Make one, put some little embroidery on it or something. Because we'll have to see how they go if they pass the test. Young people, I don't know what they're putting on their babies. I just don't know. I know the onesies I was looking at $26, and I personally, because I wouldn't like being in a onesie when my feet stay in. That's all right for a baby. I think it's a lot of money for that, what it is. But anyway, that's just my opinion, and I don't need. You don't really need my opinion, do you? Okay, so I'm going to put this around here. But first, I'm thinking about stitching that and that with another colour, just to make it a bit more something. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to put this around here and see if it'll work. if it pulls it in enough for me to. Righto, so get the cotton first. I forgot this bit. I need to do this bit because this bit's how it works the best. So go up the back, get in the centre, go up the back and make a line up the middle here like this. Okay. And then come back down. I'll just put that through there, pull it up. I think I put it through the cotton. Oh dear. I did too. I went through that other piece and now I'm not going to be able to pull it up. Come on, you come undone there. Alright. There you go. I don't need this big piece of thread sticking out either. How much do I want to take that up? Does that look pretty good? Okay. So come down there and just go back. Look at this. I'm trying to push the wrong end of the thing through. Because sorry, people. Sorry about that. I suppose if I'm sitting down trying to figure out something to do with it. Can't do it while I'm watching TV. I've got to sit in here and do these things now. TV just annoys me when I'm trying to do something. I like the quiet. I used to sit in here years ago with my headphones on and listen to music while I sewed, but I can't do that anymore either. I concentrate on what I'm doing. That pulled up tight enough? No, I can just pull it up a bit tighter. Right, now I'll do a back stitch here. Why does this thing keep coming undone? And I'm sewing mid-air. Sewing fresh air. I'm just doing some fresh air sewing. Okay, cut that off. There's another little bit that was dagging around. Righto. Now, you could sew that on the machine if you wanted to, get on with it. So there's the back because there's a seam there. So we want to put that around the middle, like so. Because I don't want, I don't really want it to be, I don't really want it to be too big, the bow, because the baby doesn't need it to overpower it. Then again, sometimes they look nice. It just depends, I suppose, what you're going for. Have you ever seen anybody take so long to do something so small and intricate? I suppose they do take a long time when you've got some small and intricate thing. Where are you? Come back here. You've got to have patience, I think. Sometimes I do and sometimes I don't. I don't know if I was ready to throw it in the bin just yet though. Righto, so we've got that. I think that's about right, don't you? I'm going to do a ladder stitch across this just to hold it together. And hope it doesn't come unthreaded again. Come here. It did. Oh, goodness. It's only because the hole's too big. I'm just going to thread go across here. Keep it nice. Maybe I could make a tinier one, because I could put more than one on if I did it smaller too, couldn't I? Maybe this is not a ladder stitch. This is just a stitch from one side to the other, picking up the pieces of material. Or if you want to do it flashy, you can just sew it down the two sides, the two end bits. Okay. I'm going to get another needle because I can't handle it, keep coming undone. It just depends where you buy these baby things from, what the prices of them are. Get them at the cheapy shops, they're only a few dollars. But then they're not personally made by Grandma, are they? I don't think that's a thing. It might be a good thing if Grandma makes them. I made all the girls' clothes when they were only little, my girls. I didn't, it was good fun. My son got a lot of the matinee jackets and the dresses and things like that. He did, because that's what they wore then. Well, I made Ellie some really good little nighties. You know, they were made out of stretchy fabric so that they were easy to put on, and it was like, you know, how Barbie dolls got terrible fabric that you can't get your clothes on, so I made her stretchy clothes for Elle so she could get the clothes on and off the doll. And she named that baby Margot, and that girl, by the name of Margot, played Barbie doll. I didn't know that. And I don't know if she named her after her. I don't think she did, but it was really interesting that I think she played Barbie doll. I seen a little tiny bit of an ad for it. Her name was Margot. She's an Australian actress. I'm just sewing these pieces down here at the back. What do you think about that? Do you think that looks all right? Is that acceptable? And then we should put it onto here. It's not actually covering that over, but that doesn't matter, does it? If it's not big enough. I think that looks really good. I'm very pleased with that, as I say how it turned out. I'm really pleased with how that turned out. Maybe on the pink one. Maybe I could make them bigger, I don't know. Do you think I need to? I think that's absolutely gorgeous, that is. I might do another one. Does it need to be bigger than that band bit? Okay. Maybe I'll make a bit bigger one this time then. I think I'll have something with a smaller print on it. Smaller print, eh? So this one here. That's not going to be any wider, but it might look all right on that. I know it won't show up much on there, will it? It's not as bright as I'd like it to be. And, maybe this one here. This is pretty. Got little birds on. I always sew the two sides together, can't I? The two ends. Okay. But then I wanted at the back the seam. I didn't want it. I want it here so it's hidden. Am I going to put this on? I was going to put it on the silver, wasn't I? But I don't know. This might go on a little pocket on a dress or something, that one, if it doesn't suit any of these. This could probably go on the silver, but I needed to make it wider, don't I? So let's work on that. Don't know if this is going to work because I want to make it so that you can't see the seams. Right, I'll try a wider piece. Get a bit wider piece. This one here, the red one. And pinky colour. This is better. This is wider. And I can just use this bit. Make a bit bigger bow. Is it too big, you reckon? Oh, maybe not. We'll have a go at it. That. We'll try that. Gee, the time's going quick. I hope I don't go over the time. I'm not going to be happy if I do. Too big. No, I will have a go at this. See what it looks like. Might as well have another go. It's good fun. I could sit here and make them all day, but you could make them out of ribbon too. But for some reason, I think these look better. Hair in my mouth. Not good. Sorry about that, people. Now I'll stitch up along here. Just do some straight stitches. Make sure you end it off good so it doesn't pull undone when you turn it through the other way. Guess I can finger press that bit. I don't know, maybe this one too. I'll have to see. If I can press it down, I need to get the line. We don't have to worry about, well, it is straight. You want it to be straight, don't you? Don't pull back undone, good grief. Be busy up the town today, everybody be up there voting. With people come into town to vote from out of their farms and things, and you see them around talking. I haven't seen you since last time we were voting. Anyway. Okay, that'll look good. I think that'll work. A bit more of this. I'm throw that away. I'll be starting up the sewing machine. Get back onto me stitching ideas. I made a really nice piece of work the other day and then I pulled it undone. You're probably not going to be happy with me, but I'm going to start it again. Well. And when I looked at it after, I thought, well, that wasn't bad, Sonia. I just get so... Sometimes I just get a bit stressed about things. Now make little stitches, okay? It's because you want them to be seen, but you don't really. So just, you're hiding down in underneath this, doing this, okay? Yeah, hiding down in under here. Just go in one side and then through the other. Unless you want to put the stitching on the outside, which sometimes people do like to do that, and sometimes they don't, so it just depends. Now you could have sewn, I could have sewn one end, I left it and turned it through the line, but then they wouldn't look the same. I wanted both ends to look put together the same way, okay? Maybe I might find some thinner elastic. I don't know. I could do that, couldn't I? Put some thinner elastic. Unplug that iron back in so I can give it a press. Ah! I wonder if I could put a little leaf or a flower or something in there with it. Or I just use bow, like I will use some little flowers, but come get in there, please. I'm going to go through my fabric and get some pieces out big enough for the little clothes. I should have things suitable. I know I've got fairy stuff. I don't know if the mother's going to put her in. Maybe she would do fairy things. Maybe, I don't know. It just depends, I suppose, what she feels like she's suited for. Some people just are different. I've always been comfortable conscious with my clothes. You know, when I was younger I might have been a bit fashion conscious, but mostly comfortable. If you were comfortable and clean, you were right. But some people like to follow the fashions. I think Ellie's a comfortable person. She's not a fashion follower. If you're comfortable, clean, you're right. Comfortable, clean and cosy. Right, a bit. Now, that might be wide enough, or do I hope so, when I fold it over. Yes, it will. Right, I'm going to iron that. That'll help me. Oops. Right down there, and I'll fold it over that far, I think, about there. That's about right. I thought I had it flatter than that. Obviously I didn't hold it down long enough. Scoot with. I hope I'm in the shot here. Oh, not even looked at the camera, sorry about that. Maybe that's not in the right place, under the iron a bit more. There's one to sit down, there's just sitting up there. Is that wide enough? A bit of wide, not too wide, is it? That I just got just right, didn't I? I figure half of that, you know, and this one might be a tiny bit too wide, I think. Just a tiny bit. There you go, move it over a bit. Yeah, we'll have that. We'll have that bit. Bit of cotton thread, needle, and we want to start here in the middle. Eyeball that, probably the middle. Go through both the thicknesses of fabric, of course, to pull this up. You can make a line, draw yourself a line if you want to, or just go up here like M, and I don't know. Yeah, that looks good, doesn't it? Yes, it does look good. Beauty. I don't take it too far, so I don't get too far now. It needs to have a nice little, shape to it, doesn't it? I think I will cut this off on it before I fasten the other bit on. So you can still pull it in further if you wanted to, when you're putting this bit on. Knot. Make a knot, Sonia. Make a knot. Right, I hope I haven't gone over the time. I'm going to have to go now, but because I think I'm getting close to it. Cut these off. You took finger with me that time too. I've pulled it in a bit further than what I had it. You may have noticed. We're not worrying too much about the back because it's going to be fastened onto something. I think they look good. I do like them. Nice bows. Margot's clothes. Or hair. I do like this one a lot better for some reason. I don't know what I've done wrong here. It'll be fine. It'll work out of the day, won't it? It'll be all right. And too fussy there. It's a bow, so I need to be too fussy now. But I will be fussy. Right, now that can go on the silver one, can't it? I think that'll go on there good. That should be tightened down a bit further. What have I done there? I've left it floating around in the breeze. I'll actually go through another stitch on that. I'll put a knot in it. And all I've got to do now is find out how big around a little head is. But you've got to measure the right place too. You don't want to, because you want to go round under her neck up to the top of her head. The back of her neck, you measure. Learned that from millinery school. hate millinery school. I hated millinery school. I did. Never mind. Never mind. It's okay. Nobody panic. Right, that's better. Now I can put that on here. And that looks really good, doesn't it? I might have to put something shiny on it too, I don't know. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed that little tutorial on how to make a bow for the baby's clothes or hairdo thingies. All you got to do now is just work out the size and fasten this where it is actually joined onto the part of the bow, so she can have that on her hair. Okay, so thank you very much for watching. It's not very bright though and shiny, so it probably needs to be something a bit more classier, I don't know. Very, we'll talk about it later. I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching, and I'm going to do this transfer thing next. Thank you for watching. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.